The first set of Nigerians evacuated from South Africa has arrived at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos following renewed xenophobic attacks in the country. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, Cote d'Ivoire home-based fans have been denied visas to the United States. The president of the National Supporters Committee told AFP on Thursday. The run-up to the World Cup, which kicks off Thursday, has been dogged by the visa policies of the main host nation, the United States. Somali referee Omar Aten was turned away on Sunday, and some support staff for the Iranian team have been denied entry. The Cote d'Ivoire supporters group said Julien Quadio Adonais, president of the National Committee of Elephant Supporters, which operate under the country's Ministry of Sport, organizes trips for the country's small number of traveling fans to follow the team abroad. At number 9, the World Cup kicks off Thursday with co-host Mexico taking on South Africa in the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, launching a sprawling tournament of 48 teams that will last nearly 6 weeks. The extravaganza, hosted by the United States, Mexico and Canada in the biggest World Cup in history, stretching until the final in New Jersey on July 19th. It is projected to generate a record-breaking $13 billion in total revenue, but football's world governing body, FIFA, has faced stinging criticism over the eye-watering cost of tickets, while Donald Trump's immigration crackdown has seen a top referee, Iranian team officials, and fans refuse entry to the United States. At number 8, the member representing Sagbama Ekaremo Federal Constituency of Bayelsa State, Frederick Agbedi, on Thursday emerged as the new minority leader of the House of Representatives. Agbedi's emergence follows the resignation of former minority leader Kingsley Chinda of Rivers State, who recently defected from the People's Democratic Party to the ruling All Progressives Congress, creating a vacuum in the leadership structure of the opposition caucus in the Green Chamber. His nomination was contained in a letter transmitted to the Speaker of the House, Tajuddin Abbas, by the minority caucus during plenary on Thursday. In the letter, the caucus announced that its members had reached a consensus on the replacement of vacant principals' offices allocated to opposition parties in the House. At number 7, operatives of the Department of State Services and troops of the Nigerian Army on Wednesday foiled a major attempt by members of the outlawed Eastern Security Network to kidnap squads of students right in the ongoing West African Senior School Certificate examination in some southeast states. The targeted schools for the abductions were located in Enugu, Anambra, and Imo states. According to the statement released on Thursday by the DSS operatives of the Secret Police, and soldiers acted on credible intelligence and raided an ESN armory in the Agbani axis of Enugu State. The statement added that intelligence revealed that ESN members plan to launch the attacks while wearing National Youth Service Corps uniforms. At number 6, the Nigerian Air Force has killed scores of terrorists in precision strikes in the Lake Chad region, which also destroyed their enclave. In a statement on Thursday, NAF's Director of Public Relations and Information, Ehimen Ojademe, said NAF carried out the airstrikes under the air component of Operation Hadinkai. Meanwhile, the Chief of the Air Staff, Sunday Aneke, has commended the personnel involved and reaffirmed the NAF's commitment to sustaining relentless pressure on terrorist elements. At number 5, the Nigerian Revenue Service has unveiled its digital tax administration platform, Rev360, to identify tax evaders, while also delivering a more integrated, intelligent, and taxpayer-centric tax administration experience. Speaking at the event in Abuja on Wednesday, the executive chairman of the Nigeria Revenue Service, Dr. Zach Adedeji, described Rev360 as a transformational platform. According to him, the platform will support the service's transition to Tax Administration 3.0 by improving service delivery, strengthening compliance management, enhancing transparency, and simplifying taxpayer interactions. At number 4, the Nigeria Customs Service said it has intensified efforts to combat the smuggling of vegetable oil into the country. The Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, disclosed this during a meeting with stakeholders in the vegetable oil industry at the service headquarters in Maitama, Abuja. According to him, NCS plans to launch intelligence-driven special operations aimed at protecting local investments, preserving jobs, and supporting the growth of the agricultural value chain. Adeniyi said the service remains committed to tackling smuggling through strategic enforcement, intelligence gathering, and stakeholder collaboration. At number 3, the federal government has urged international oil company Eni to speed up on all final investment decisions of the $20 billion Zabazaba and Bonga Southwest Development. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources Henneken Lokpobiri made the plea on Wednesday when he met with Eni management in Abuja. The meeting focused on the key milestones required to achieve the FIDs and explored opportunities for collaboration with local and international partners to advance the project and maximize the impact on Nigeria's economy. At number 2, the House of Representatives has released the final print of Constitution Alteration Bill, seeking to provide a constitutional framework for the establishment of state police, among others, scheduled for consideration and voting during today's plenary. The development marks a significant milestone in the ongoing review of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999. The review process involved extensive stakeholder engagement through zonal and national public hearings, consultative meetings, expert sessions, and town hall engagement held across the 6 geopolitical zones, ensuring broad-based citizen participation and inputs. At number 1, the first set of Nigerians evacuated from South Africa has arrived at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos following renewed xenophobic attacks in the country. Nigeria's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Shola Enikan-Olaye, among others, was on hand to welcome 258 evacuees who were escorted by officials of the Nigerian mission in South Africa, led by the Acting High Commissioner Temitope Ajayi. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.